So I usually try to make these opening bits funny, and most of you out there would probably dispute me on that. But today I can think of nothing else to talk about but the fantastic news that I just got. Just had another one of my 6 month checkup slash scans, and I am still all clear. So that is a year and a half now. And I am so thankful and happy and relieved because this is such a stressful time when you're waiting to get checked every 6 months to see if anything is there, and you build up all this anxiety over a week or so before the test, and then waiting for your results is a crazy time as you wait until they call you. And I got the good news, and I'm happy and ecstatic, and I'm thankful. And if you know somebody who's gone through cancer or is going through cancer, just be there for them, man. Just give them love and support, and nothing more, man. Just be a good friend or a good family member and let them know you're there for them all the time because we really appreciate it. We need it and we appreciate it. So thank you. Thank you for being my friend. Thank you for being here. And I love you. Now let's have some fun. Greetings and salutations. That's funny. All right. Well, welcome back to the Out Yonder. It's another windy day out here. We have the wonderful Kayla back with us. She's going to discuss our topic of the day with us today. Either way, I'm Magic Mike, if you haven't figured that out by now yet. Do you think they figured that out?
I don't.
Yeah, we have smart folk watching the Out Yonder here.
Do you?
Yeah, and on that note, we're going to talk about something stupid today. All right, we're going to talk about something near and dear to my heart, obviously. It's a little on the dumb side, but it's a project that I created like 10 years ago. Here we go. Here comes the wind. Yep. Chaos as usual around here.
As always.
Yeah. So, a project that's near and dear to my heart. It's called La La Land. You've heard me talk about it a million times. We're going to talk about it a little bit more today. You ready to talk about that?
I'm ready.
All right. So, what do you want to talk about? All right, I'll tell you the story. So, I just want to tell a little background story. 10 years ago, I wrote a short film, spec pilot, I guess you can call it. I was in the middle of some fairly busy time in my acting career, and what really anchored the story, or really spirited the story, is that I was booking kind of the same thing over and over again. And I actually booked like the exact same role on 2 different shows in back-to-back weeks. It was where I was, and I wasn't booking anything huge. I was like, a week on a TV show. So I booked a week on Crossing Jordan, where I was like the tough bad guy at the beginning of the show that gets killed, and like you watch me in like some surveillance videos while you watch me lay on a slab.
I remember.
So they
that.
have like me dead on the table getting autopsied, and then video surveillance of me.
I remember because I cried.
Did you cry?
Yeah, because I remember because the daughter in that show, her name was also Kayla.
Kayla, the character's name
and
is
I
Kayla.
cried because I was like, my dad is dead on this show.
Right, and they loved that I had Kayla already tattooed on my arm. Maybe that helped me get the role, I don't know. But then the next week, I booked an episode of the show called Threshold, which was like an alien invasion show, which my episode actually didn't air here. It got canceled in America before my episode aired, but my episode did air in Canada.
Oh.
And it's pretty much the same thing. I'm this guy who gets killed by an alien, but you're watching me lay on the table and in surveillance video doing nefarious things. So I kept booking things as like the tough guy
that
dies. Right. So, I feel like I'm a comedian at heart, so I wanted to play off of that. So I wrote a little comedy short, which it originally started out as like a 7-minute short that went all the way out to like a 28-minute thing, which we also decided we were going to try and shop as a spec pilot. So I really just wanted to make a short film to show around town, just try and show people I was a comedian.
Right.
And then the response that we got off of that was crazy. I mean, we got some good coverage on my script. Coverage means when a professional in the industry reads it and gives you a review. So William Morris Agency actually read the script and really liked it and gave us a good consideration. They actually lent us the building to shoot in, which was wild. And that helped us out a lot. And we played the Beverly Hills Film Festival. So La La Land premiered at the Beverly Hills Film Festival. And we got really good response there. We had belly laughs in the theater. We didn't win the festival because the people who win are actually people who are already stars, and they bring them there. That's why they commit to being in the festivals, because they bring them there. But no doubt in the comedy short bracket, we got the most laugh responses. And then right shortly after that, I started having meetings. I met with Lionsgate, I met with Relativity Media, I met with a bunch of other companies, and we really thought we were going to get it made. And it was a really exciting time. And for whatever reason, the deals didn't work out with getting it picked up as a TV series from different companies, production companies. So then I started entertaining the thought of making it into a feature script and trying to make it independently. And we did that, and we got tremendous response from that as well. We were having big meetings and trying to get money, and we actually had a deal in place. Yeah, you're sighing about that. You remember that time, because it was when the deal fell through, I wasn't a happy human being, so you probably remember that.
I remember that.
But we actually had $1.5 million budgeted to make La La Land as a comedy feature, and I booked some actors. I had C. Thomas Howell and Taylor Negron, and it's supposed to be, I mean, I know those aren't like movie star names.
All the names.
Yeah, but these guys are actually committed to do the movie, and they're like they were 80s guys, and that was...
well, that's what you were looking for.
That's what I was looking for. And we had Martin Kove from who plays Kreese, the big bad guy in the Cobra Kai, from the Karate Kid movies, and he was committed to the movie as well. And which is funny. I see you making that face because I said, Kayla, you probably have watched Cobra Kai as well, but I said, Kayla, come here and sit down and watch the beginning of Cobra Kai.
Tell me what you think. And I watched it, and there's a scene in La La Land, very beginning, where he starts his car, and he's listening to music, and he's just jamming out to his music, and he pulls up to the red light, and he looks over, and there's a girl, and he was like, hey, how you doing? And from Cobra Kai, it's basically the same thing. He didn't have to say anything. I was like, that's goddamn La La Land. Like,
yeah, it was. And Billy, and by the way, Billy Zapka, who's the producer of Cobra Kai and the actor there, he had copies of La La Land. So we talked to him a little bit. He didn't commit to La La Land, but Martin Kove did, who plays John Kreese. And we had all sorts of other people involved, and we really felt really good about it, and we thought it was going to get made, and then it didn't get made. But over time here, I put it down. That was about 2012, 2013, where I kind of put it aside and said, it's not happening. Let me go try a couple other projects. And I did. I wrote a couple other scripts, and we had some good feedback. But those deals, they're out there, but we didn't make a deal for those yet. And then what's happened here over the last couple of months is that from doing this show, I've been getting some feedback. People have actually been watching La La Land on YouTube, which I posted a few years back when I was ready to move on.
Right.
I think it was in about 2013. I posted the short on YouTube. And you can watch it on my channel. It's in 3 parts because then YouTube didn't allow you to put up videos more than 10 minutes when they put it up. And what's fun, so I'm reworking the script right now, so we're going to try it again. And that's really what I'm here to say today, is that I've had some great feedback from friends in the industry and other people who've been watching it on YouTube. They've been saying, wow, what you did there in the La La Land was really funny. I'd like to see that.
It's hilarious.
So, yeah, it's been good.
Slightly inappropriate.
Yeah, but it's got heart.
But it's hilarious.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Because my friends in the industry are like, you really need to try and get that done. So I'm going to go out there and do it again. I'm going to try and fire it up. I have to rework it. It's going to be a period piece now. It was more of a modern day fish out of water story. But what happened, which is interesting, what happened when I wrote La La Land in 2007 and we released it in 2008, the world changed dramatically in 2008. There were smartphones and YouTube and that stuff. YouTube, I think, just started in 07, 08. Nobody even knew what YouTube was.
No.
So things like smartphones and video and all these things that you can do on your phone changed the world. And so the concept of La La Land is still strong, but it needs to be reworked because the way it's situated, the way it's situated needs to be, wouldn't work in today's day and age with the technology. So I'm making the period piece. It's still going to be just as funny as it was. It's just probably even funnier
maybe even funnier.
Because we're going to put it probably in the 80s or maybe the 90s. And I'm debating on late 80s, early 90s.
Yeah.
And just that in itself will make it funny on top of everything that's involved in there.
Well, that's kind of become the trend now, is the 80s and the 90s. Like, people are starting to dress, they're bringing back those super bright, like, neon, what are they called, the windbreakers and all that stuff. So people are into that. So I don't.
But I'm thinking right now, I'm leaning towards making it like a early 90s because that still makes him fish out of the water. Because when we made it, he was a modern day guy, kind of stuck in the 80s.
Right.
But if we put him in the 90s, he's still going to be a fish out of the water. Everything just changed. The whole grunge scene hit and everything changed. That guy, that New York Italian 1980s guy, was kind of a comedic act in itself
Yeah.
then too. So we may go with that. I think I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it a TV series again. I'm gonna try and get it up on YouTube. That's the goal right now.
Will
on the
you be
YouTube
dancing
Red.
in the Speedo again?
But don't give away too much. I want them to watch it. But yeah, probably.
I will not be watching it then. Made me super uncomfortable when I was younger. It will probably continue to make
Well,
me
how old were you
uncomfortable.
then? You were 12 when we made it.
Yeah?
So that's an uncomfortable age.
Yeah, watching
Well,
your
at
dad
12, you're
dance.
uncomfortable just being alive.
You make a good point.
That's not just you. That's anybody. But yeah. So and now that you're going to be, hopefully by the time we get this moving, you can work in hair and makeup since you're almost done with school.
Yeah?
Yeah. So you'll be done, and we'll hire you as a hair and makeup person on
Hire
set.
me, but will you pay me?
Maybe.
Maybe.
You owe me a couple of things. I may call in a few favors.
All right, I'll do 2 hairstyles for free.
Okay. Put
The
my
rest-
wig on. I'm going to need a wig. I'm a little older.
I can make you one.
I'm not rocking it. Listen, I wasn't rocking all that much hair when we made it 10 years ago.
No.
I'm a little bit lighter in that department as well, so I'm going to need a little help.
We can make one on the show.
We could do it here.
We could do it here.
As
I'll
we
make
get
you a
closer,
wig
we'll keep everybody in tune to what's
Yeah.
going on, and we're going ahead. But I'm going moving forward. We're going to try La La Land again. I'm just tightening up the rewrite
I'm excited.
on the period piece, and we're going to put it out there, and we'll see what happens. I'm excited too. It's a great story,
It's
and I
great.
really want you guys to click on it and watch it. So it's on my channel. So make sure La La Land Part 1, Part 2, Part 3. In the past, people have watched Part 1, but not Part 2, Part 3. Watch all 3
watch
parts.
all of them.
Leave me commentaries. Let me know what you think. I want some feedback on that. And yeah, get involved here at the
And
Out
like it.
Yonder.
Like
Like it,
all of-
like
all
it,
of
like
it.
it.
Like
Watch all of
everything.
them. Yep.
Share all of it.
We love that.
Do it.
So I'm going to put some links up here now. Are we done? Or you want to talk some more?
That's up to you.
No, it's up to you. Do you have anything more to add?
Go like all his stuff now.
Well, I like
Share
La
it.
La Land at least. So first, we're going
Share
to
it.
do this. As always, email me at toywmm@gmail.com. That is the initials to the Out Yonder with magicmike@gmail.com. Like me on friend me on Facebook, not like me on Facebook. Friend me on Facebook,
And
Instagram.
like me on Facebook.
Check out my IMDb page because that makes me look bigger than I actually am. If people click on my page, then the people in the industry go, "Oh wow, this guy's getting popular."
He's a big deal.
Yeah, so help me out that way. So go check out my page, and as always, subscribe right here to this handsome fellow right above Kayla's head.
Do it now.
Do it now. And right over here, I always post videos, but here's La La Land Part 1. Click on it. And then Part 2, Part 3. Thank you for
them all.
watching. We'll keep you informed as we go forward. Like. We love.
We love.
And we'll talk to you later. Thanks for coming on and hanging with
Of
me.
course, thank you.
Peace.
You're goddamn ridiculous.